Because my dad was so handy, and I learned from him to respect people who work with their hands. Until today, often I find it's easier just to create what I need. I think there's a common thread also between America and Israel, self-reliance. My dad was very American as well as being Jewish, and he taught me self-reliance. He would give me tools as presents. And until this day, I have a ratchet set he gave me so I could fix my own car. And my dad taught me to sew. So he gave me a big gift that enabled me to just respond to many situations, just to create something that I needed. Rotem is our second son.
You sit up straight?
When he was 8 months old, we understood that he had cerebral palsy. And actually, we were called into his school and told, your son doesn't know what his legs are.
Stand up straight, Rotem, up straight.
I started just standing him. So if he went to the playground, I had Rotem walking, then go up the steps and go down the slide. And I just remember the feeling of all the other mothers' eyes on me, and their kids are just doing it naturally. I imagined them feeling sorry for me, but I probably mostly felt sorry for myself. And my back hurt from this activity of bending over. And I just said, there's got to be a better way to do this. I don't think there was anything on the market that would satisfy my need, so that's why I invented the Upsee. I just tied his feet, his ankles to my ankles, and put a strap under his underarm and held him and started walking with him. It wasn't great, but it was a start. So then I went on to sandals. I asked around in Jerusalem, who can help me build these double sandals? And I was pointed in the direction of Uri, a professor of shoemaking. And we worked together to do these sandals. And then I worked on the harnesses. And it was a long process of making prototypes. I also got to know what motivates my kid. You have to learn your child, or they have to learn you. You're going to start out on the right foot or the left foot together. How fast are you going to go? So there's a physical bonding, but then there's something else. Who's taking the lead? If you let your child take the lead, they almost forget that you're there behind them. People often ask, does your son walk? He's not an independent walker. But I figured out what it is that the Upsee does, because I'm still doing it today. My role as a parent is to be there behind him, to give him support enough so he can do what he's able to do, let him feel like he's the roller and the mover, and that's the Upsee. And it's an approach, it's not just a product.